Hey everybody, this is DTM, and coming at you for a few minutes. DTM, otherwise known as Delta Tango Mike, and I want to just speak for a few minutes on a topic I posted on Facebook yesterday. And the question was, what is your unique position as an artist? What is your unique position? Meaning, what is it about you that you have to offer and with your art, and that makes you different than other artists? And so we had about 22 comments, 19 likes and reactions to it, and a share. And all answers, in other words, there are no bad answers, there's no wrong answers, but all answers had similar points of view, and very few actually answered the question. And it's nothing wrong with the answer that was given. It's just that you want to be able to highlight something about you that is different than what other artists have to offer. In Atlanta, and pretty much anywhere in any city, I'm pretty sure, there's a large group of artists, right? So there's artists everywhere. All of these artists are all over the place. And pick any artist in that group, and you'll find that they all can draw faces. All right, let's say they can all draw faces. Pick five artists. They can all draw faces. They're good at drawing faces, and so then if you are to pick one of those artists for something in particular, then you start looking for that something that is outside of what is it that one of those each artist has that's outside of each other. And so some of them could be art style, sure. Some of them could be that they have great attitudes, that they're funny, they're a joy to work with. But there's always going to be that one thing that's going to help you stand out from the others, and you have to define what that one thing is. Here, I've worked with a lot of artists, and I've looked for artists to collaborate with. Sometimes just asking online for some artists who are available for particular projects. And the one thing I look for in all those artists, number one, is portfolio. Right, so the portfolio. So let's say all artists are great, have a great portfolio. Awesome. So I get a ton of responses on these from these artists, and they all have an awesome portfolio. Then I ask them for their artist statement, or ask them for their CV. So portfolio, they have it. Some may have an artist statement, and definitely not all of them have a CV. And then that's when I start. Out of all the artists who respond, let's pretend these are all artists, then only some of them have one thing, some of them have the other thing, and only some of them have all of it. And then that's how you start breaking down that list of artists who I'm able to work with, because they are organized, because they are structuring their business as a working artist, and because they've taken their career serious enough to look for all avenues of things that are required of an artist who is professional. And that's where the unique proposition comes into play. After all of this, you find out what is their value to their client. And so just because you can draw and create an awesome experience with somebody is not the value. The value, that's not define the value. That's a good thing, it's cool, but that is not the value we're looking for. The unique value would be that the artist has all this put together, and they have tools to create particular styles and functions of art, for functional art, etc. You understand what I'm saying? And so what's an example of this in this, right? So I do a lot of live art, and for Coca-Cola and McDonald's and a few other brands around town. And they call me and they say, Dan, we need some artwork. We need you to visualize these concepts that we have. And we work on, me and a few other artists, we work on some projects that for these brands, campaign projects that they may or may not launch, and most of the time they don't launch them because they really just need to see what they would look like and discuss it. And these executives had these big old ideas, and so now they need somebody to come and make those ideas reality on paper or something. And they need an artist, not just an artist who can draw, but an artist who can understand a statement, a campaign idea, and then visualize that campaign into pictures and illustrate in drawings what they're trying to say. That's my unique position, is that I am a thinker, I am a solutionist, I am a creative genius who can take concepts and ideas from people and then turn them into pictures so I can show them what it is that they're talking about. Then they can decide whether or not the campaign succeeds and it becomes a real campaign, or they shoot it down and say, yeah, that wasn't well thought out and it doesn't work. At the same time, my other unique value proposition is that I can work on paper or digital. So I can have traditional paper and markers, and I have these big old sketchbooks and drawing pads and a diverse number of markers to use for these presentations and for these brainstorming sessions. So I have my own tools. I have digital tools and I have traditional tools. I'm able to create these campaign ideas and give them to them in a file type that they can then use in their presentations and further down the line in their discussions. So that's my unique proposition, is that I am prepared. I have everything that backs up the work that I can do, and I have tools that can service the service value to the client right now. And my art, another part is that I'm fast. I'm a fast drawer. I can draw out a concept right away and let them see whether or not that's something they want to keep on follow through or not. So I'm able to move fast and get through that process with them without spending a whole lot of time trying to draw, sketch, and then have a finished product. They need to be able to see so they can decide right away what it is they're going to do. Another value proposition is that I have a full portfolio online that you can see. And this is the part that I want everyone to focus on, the portfolio. Besides what it means to have a unique position as an artist and what is your value proposition. I want everyone to think about your portfolio as that one place that shows off that which you want to tell people about yourself. Without that portfolio, you can say you draw, you create, and do all kinds of things, but nobody has to believe you because there is no proof of that. But with a portfolio, you don't have to explain everything. You can just show them your skills, show them the talent that you have, and they can put you to work in that capacity right away because you have a track record. You have something that you can show. So that is something to think about. Anyone who is looking to build their art career to the level where they get paid for their work. So again, your value proposition includes, as an artist, what it is that you're able to show about yourself that stands out beyond the others, plus what it is that you bring, what value do you bring to your clients, what are you able to produce, and first and foremost, what is it that you're working on that you have proof of that you want to make money doing. So if you want to get paid drawing cars, there should be a lot of cars in your portfolio. If you want to get paid drawing flowers, there should be a lot of flowers in your portfolio. Don't have a portfolio full of flowers and tell Chrysler or Mercedes-Benz that you want to draw cars for them, because then there's no cars in that portfolio. There you have it. It's DTM. Talk to y'all later.